Is this the wildest
Someone
drunk
asked me
story
about,
ever?
okay, where in the Bible
Bible.
does it give you an example of someone getting high or getting drunk and it being like demonic? I think when I say unlocking the door to demons, I should just say unlocking the door to evil. But an example in the Bible would be in Genesis chapter 19, where a dude named Lot got so drunk that his daughter had sex with him. I don't know if you could call that rape or not. She was really worried about not finding any men and wanting to have children. So she had sex with her dad so that her dad would get her pregnant. And then the next day, the other daughter went and did the same thing because there were no dudes around. Go read about that in Genesis chapter 19. But think about that. You get so drunk that you have sex with your daughters and you don't even remember it. So you might not call that demonic, but I think all of us will call that evil. So he unlocked some doors to some evil stuff, to some demons. Okay. Now I know my weed smokers are thinking, see, it's that alcohol. That's why I smoke. It's way different. But if you look at the fact of THC and the long-term effects with that, a lot of times, man, you are going to put yourself at a way higher chance of getting psychosis or schizophrenia or dealing with depression. And some people still say, well, how does that deal with anything in the Bible? When you look in the Bible, when it talks about people having mental illnesses or mental disorders, it always ties that in with demons. So like Mark chapter 5 is an example where there was a dude who's super strong and he was like losing his mind and he was definitely different. And that was demonic. He had a mental illness, mental behavior. So that's just something for you to check out and think about. And regardless, 1 Peter 5 verse 8 tells us, be alert and of sober mind. Sober mind. And for all of us, when we drink, when we smoke, whatever, like we have to realize the enemy wants us to do that, because what does the focus end up being on? The focus ends up being on ourselves, and it's not about glorifying God. So just think about that. And I don't know anybody who smokes and their mission is not to get high.